Why did you decide to bless me with an interview, man? Because let me tell you something. Because I don't think I'm special at all. I do think that I have a special talent or two. Everyone has one or two or three or 15, because God blesses us that way. But you bless me with your time, and I just want to know why, man.
So I was already like, when I first saw you react to Gun Tone Patriot, I'm a gun toting patriot, God being patriot. Bryson, why they mad? Because I'm real and they be faking it. Yeah, I love the reaction because it's like he gets hip hop.
Oh, thanks,
but I didn't
man.
know how to contact you. I think I like followed you on like Twitter or something like that. Like I tried to hit you up before, but it's like I guess you just don't be on Twitter like that. And I was like, dang, I don't know how to contact him, but like he lit. So I like when I see her videos pop up about Jesse Lee Peterson, I watch it and everything like that. But I pretty much gave him a contact because I just didn't know how to do it.
See that? You see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? I just now got an amazing cosign from the Bryson. Great, man. Y'all better, man. Please. Prices just went up. Prices just went.
What was funny is, like, I was talking to Tyson on the phone. He said, "Yeah, I just did an interview with LFR Family," and I said, "Huh?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "How the crap did you contact him?" I said, "He hit you." I said, I literally said, I said he must have hit you up because I've tried, bro. He was like, "Nah, bro." I was like, "I just DM'd him on Instagram, bro." I said, "What? He has Instagram?" I was so confused on the phone. He was like, "Yeah, that dude's so cool, bro." I said, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, hit him up." He said, "Hit him up and see." I said, I'll try. I said, "I guess I'll hit him up." But I was like, "Bro, I thought it was crazy that he contacted you so easily." I said, "What?"
Wow.
So I DM'd you, bro. And then now we're here.
Well, let me tell you something, Bryson. First of all, and hopefully you don't forget this right here, but you and I, you don't drink, but we need to go sit down, eat some wings and talk, man, and look up at a dag on TV. I'm sure you go to a bar here and there. You probably just give me a Coke, give me a Pepsi or something.
Yeah, I take a water, or sometimes I'll drink wine, but a lot of places don't have it. So
yeah, well, more than likely I'll take you somewhere that got some wine, but I gotta hang out with you only because it's very rare to keep it a buck. It's very rare that you come across a young Black man in America who's also from the type of upbringing I'm from. And you have so much, not only determination and everything, but you have so much self-control. You have vision. You're so focused. And you probably, and I will probably bet money, I would bet a lot of money on this. You are probably the same exact man that you was as a boy. I'm talking about like not the rough and tough. I mean, you still got that too, because just like Jordan Peterson says, never get rid of your darkness. And you still got that. I'm sure if somebody say, "Hey, take this shirt off," you be like,
"Oh yeah."
You probably look up at him and smile, be like, "Thank you for letting me defend myself, because I'm about to whip your
ass." Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, listen,
Nah, but reason why I brought that up, man, because you discuss things that a lot of people are afraid to take a side on. Everybody want to talk about things. You go anywhere, they want to talk about them. But what they usually do, if they hear the majority on this side, that's how they're going to chime in most times. You're not that type of person. You're like, "Man, I'm going to speak on it." So one thing that you said was, you might not get a cosign from LGBTQ because of how of your walk with God, and you're not changing or shifting from that. And I think that's amazing. One thing I want to touch on, and this just so happens to be a big story right now. What's your thoughts on this whole Brittany Griner release from Russian prison?
So
for goddamn peace, violence. Like, this dude can make a bomb out of daggone mashed potatoes.
So I find it funny, right? Because a lot of people are been like, conservatives should be glad that an American is home, right? And that sounds good. So of course that's going to be the popular position. It sounds good, right? Oh, we should be happy that an American is home. right? And the reason why is because nobody felt like it was just. Nobody felt like her time fit her crime.
Right.
They will be right if this was the United States of America.
Right.
But she didn't commit a crime in the United States of America. She committed a crime somewhere else where they have a different set of rules.
That's right.
She took a risk. Knowingly, people try to sneak stuff on planes to have a go. Everybody tried. Most of the time, people get away with it. She didn't, and she took a risk. And you know what I'm saying? She messed up. Not only that, what did we trade her for exactly? They call him the Merchant of Death.
Merchant of Death.
And we just like, in my mind, I'm like, bro, come on. Everything in life is a trade, right? You're trading the hour or two. Me and you are both trading the hour or 2 hours we can have chilling to have this conversation, right? You know what I'm saying? Like everything in life is a trade. Well, for me, like when you do a trade, you got to think about it like, is the trade worth it?
That wasn't no book.
I'm saying.
Come on, man.
In this case, I think this was a terrible trade. And to be honest, call me insensitive. I don't really care about an American being home. Like I don't care about Brittany Griner coming home. She could have did 9 years. She'll get over it. She aight.
But you're right though. You're right though. You're absolutely right. 1,000%.
Yeah, that's why I don't.
1,000%.
That's why to me it's like a lot of people, you know, like there's a lot of conservatives right now saying, watch out for the conservatives not being happy about Brittany Griner coming back. Watch out for those type of people. I'm like, no, look at what just happened. Now watch, I got a feeling in a couple of years, we're going to actually realize how bad of a trade this was.
I was thinking that today, and I wish I was more Bryson Gray early today, because I was about to post something on Twitter, and I'm not that good on Twitter. I don't even understand Twitter all like that. I'm just recently getting back on Twitter. Just so you know, LFR is for likes, follows, and retweets. And the reason why I made LFR, well, I called it a likes, follows, and retweets. That's actually what it was called before. It was up for like a year, and then my wife said, you should probably change that because I don't like that. I said, okay. I listen to my wife. You know what I mean? I listen to my wife. It works. But I changed it. But I said that likes, follows, and retweets is what I wanted to call it, because that was the new currency that I noticed like 4 or 5 years ago. I was like, this is the new currency. This is what people are dying for. People are on phones out in the highway trying to run through the street just so they can get some likes, follows, and retweets. And I'm like, that's what it's all about. And I'm going somewhere with this. Van, get back on track. ADHD. I apologize. I apologize. But I was about to post something on Twitter about this exact same thing. And that's what I was talking about right there. The trade. What is this going to cost us? This is going to cost us. Like when you trade for something, that's capitalism right there. You know what I mean? I'm giving you something with the same value as what you're giving me. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get what you got. We got duped. Putin is laughing his ass off. He is looking at us like, I told you. Didn't I tell you? I told you. And guess who else is laughing? The LGBT community. They like, I told you. Didn't I tell you? I told you. We got the money. We're pushing it. We're controlling a whole lot more than they care to admit in public. And we're about to show them. And now it's almost like Brittany Griner was the cost of gay votes in 2024.
And that's how they that's how they viewed it, which is very interesting, right? Because this is in the WNBA or whatever, but outside of that, what is her value? There are multiple prisoners we could have brought home. There's a specific Marine, I can't think of his name, that a lot of people were talking about that we could have got home, but he's not here. They specifically chose Brittany Griner, let's be honest, because she's a lesbo and she's black. That's why she was chosen. And you're right, they did it for political reasons. And they felt like that trade was a good trade for a few votes, in their opinion. And we will see. Because don't forget, Russia is in battle currently. And we released a Merchant of Death.
Death.
I mean, we'll see how it play out.
And they didn't take them back so they not use them. They took them back so they can, okay, put that battery back in his back. Like, okay, we about to go to work. You ready? In whatever way they say it in Russia, I don't know. I wish I was able to do, voices and all that other stuff. Then I will really blow up because, I don't have the boldness of Bryson Gray. I can't spit bars like him. I can't make beats like him. I'm not young anymore, and I'm definitely not. I ain't got all that energy like I would if I didn't.
Yeah.
But he went 12 years without doing that. You know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, bro, I do not look at this as nowhere near a fair trade. And we're going to be the laughing stock for a while. But there's people out there. Let me tell you something. There's a whole lot of people in the United States of America who are going to have the best weekend that they've had in a long time because Brittany Griner is released. It's going to be rainbow flags and Skittles and everything everywhere all this weekend. It's going to be a party probably on the lawn of the White House. I don't know. It's going to be something, but they're going to go off.
They are. And like I said, man, sometimes when it comes to things like this, you have to wait a couple of years. Like I think as humans, we want to understand things like right then and there, right? I feel like with this specific trade, I do feel like we will talk about how bad it was, how bad this trade was. I feel like in less than 5 years, we will have everybody will be having a conversation about how dumb it was. Guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's dumb as hell.